All right, we have a green week. I was just watching my last video, and this week looks like a complete inverse of last week. Kind of crazy how everything's panning out, but it is what it is, and who knows, next week might be down 40% for all we know. But anyways, this week I didn't put any money in. I put it in my portfolio, but didn't buy any stocks today because the trading was closed, obviously, because it was Good Friday. So that money will be carried over to next week. So next week I'll be doing $200 of buys. I'll probably use the $100 from this week, buy stocks right away on Monday, and then the next $100 will be on Friday like normal. So with that being said, we got over 1,000 here, which is nice. Hopefully it stays that way, but who knows. But yeah, about 900 of that is actually in stocks, and the $100 is obviously cash sitting in here. So, changes to Robinhood. They have this new list feature. I don't like it. They hide all your watch lists or lists, and it's not up here, which again, I don't like that. I liked having my watch list here, so haven't really dived into it a whole lot. Maybe I'm missing something, but we'll see. But yeah. So last week I also said that I was considering, well, I did say I was going to do it, but I paid for simplysafe dividends today, so this is what we got now. Way more information than I was able to, I guess, report on before, because again, I don't have time to look into every single company with how much I'm working and whatnot. So this is going to be a very helpful tool to help me make better decisions in my investing with Robinhood and help me track my income, diversification, all that good stuff. So let's take a look here. I would say one of the biggest assets of this is just their dividend safety score. They actually update it quite often, so this is reflective of how they feel about these companies right now. I don't remember what EPR was, but it was way above 25 before all this stuff going on in the world happened. So it's really awesome that they do that. Helps investors make better decisions, I think, just having that extra tool there. So I think most of this month and last month we've been kind of spending our money on realty income. It's the safest one in my portfolio, and I think again they're gonna come out ahead, or maybe not ahead, but they'll be fine over the next couple months, even a year. So that's kind of why I'm doing that, because most of my portfolio income is coming from Prospect Capital, so I decided to hit the other end of that and try to opt for more safety. But now it's looking like we've got a decent amount in realty income, so I think next week I'm going to buy some PBA, Pembina Pipeline, and get some more equity into that just to get a little bit more diversification here. It's not going to be much. I mean, we only really have 3 categories here according to simplysafe. But again, this is my plan, is to invest in these companies until I have somewhat of a sizable position, and then once my watch list is built, I'll pick the next 10 companies to focus more on diversification. So yeah. Looking at the income here, this is another exciting thing. Unfortunately, simplysafe doesn't automatically do Robinhood. For other brokerage firms like TD Ameritrade, they actually update everything for you once it's linked to your account. I'm hoping someday they do Robinhood. We'll see. But until then, none of this stuff is going to be 100% accurate. So it's kind of a guess, but an educated guess, basically. But yeah, so roughly $8 a month is what it's saying down here, and then 94 per year as my portfolio sits right now. Not bad really, to be honest, but that's not really sustainable 10% dividend yield. But obviously that's skewed with everything going on. These companies are going to make adjustments and probably, change that in the next couple months. 17% dividend, 15%. It's just not sustainable. So that's why I'm trying to do what I can to play it a little bit safer and invest in these companies that are going to be okay. But yeah, with $100 a week, there's only so much you can do. So as the price of realty income goes up, I'll probably be buying one share of that and then kind of pick a company with a smaller price point to finish out the $100 for the week. When I do start investing in these quarterly dividend companies, there might be weeks where I don't even buy anything again, just to obtain higher price point stocks, because a lot of the ones I'm looking at are over $100. So I'm just gonna have to wait, because I'm not trying to bring up the amount I'm putting in each week quite yet. And if you follow the channel, you'll see why that is. But anyways, just kind of rambling now at this point. So how I do these videos might change a little bit. I think one thing I do want to do is make a spreadsheet showing the rise of monthly income, because that is the goal of the portfolio. So that'll be a good visual to see the actual growth of the income over time. And that graph will basically show what was actually paid out, because this is just showing what's projected based on what I inputted in here. So it should be accurate, but I like to do my own kind of graphing in Excel just for accuracy, and I like working with those numbers. So I think that's pretty much it for this video though. Again, didn't do any buys this week, and then spent the money on this $400. It's worth it. But yeah, so I guess if you're still here, we need to get some subs on this channel. So if you are still watching, please sub. If there's any tips or anything you want to hear more of, just let me know. But yeah, until next week.